Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to.
Okay. Good evening, good afternoon from your local. My name is Vivian Cooke, and I'm the host of Inside Liberia on Central TV. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook, and we're here to bring you the best that we can offer, giving you the best in news, views, entertainment, education, and the rest, fitting in our one world. And I'm here in Liberia, and I'm the host of Inside Liberia. So today we have a whole lot on our plate, but let's take one musical break, and when we come back, we will introduce to you our wonderful topic and where we're going to start tonight, where we're going to end. Let's take our little break.
Come and listen, everybody, to Central TV. We here to give you the best. Oh, come and listen, enjoy the show. Come and listen to Central TV. We the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best.
Thank you. Right there in studio is our producer, Leon. Thank you for bringing us live on the show. And if you are just joining us and looking through our Facebook page or pages as we share, please also share Samtra TV and let it go viral, the children can say, so that we can meet up with the number of the number of people we want to meet up with. And let's of course, in Liberia here, we have a lot to deal with. Currently, we are dealing with the situation of demolition of property. It was on Saturday when we saw on various social media pages that properties in Satan of the local community were, demo, uh, uh, were destroyed by private individuals through the court who already had bought the properties before and trying to make use of them. According to the story of the owner, he has have several meetings for more than almost 10 years. He has been having meetings with people who have been sitting or resting on the properties. And now it's time for him to do what he wants to do on the place. And as Liberians, as usual, the people have refused to leave the ground. There was also another situation, Corridor is 72nd Barrack, where police, the military have seized the barrack. The 14 days that they gave to people who live on a barrack, the 14 days period is over. And all of us on Facebook are seeing a lady who is crying in serious that she has been, in fact, she has been on Facebook back to back, like almost the whole 1 or 2 weeks, explaining about the amount of money she has put into that property, and the business is trying to pick up. She has not even raised half of the money, and the AFL has taken the property for her. She's one of those who have refused to move out. So they barricaded the place and she's inside. Now, it is sad. First of all, it is sad to see people leaving the Satan community. Some people were born over there, they live all their life there. That's the only place they know. That's the only place they know to settle down. Satan. Every day you go to Satan, even currently, you will see people there. It's not easy to move. It's difficult. And if somebody who said they have given you so many times, up to 9 years, from 2017, they given you more than 9 years or up to 9 years to leave their property. I think the best thing to do to save yourself from embarrassment is to leave. We know that people prove ownership in many ways when it comes to property. People prove ownership in many ways. People think the fact that they have sat on this place for more than 20 years, they have right to own it. There is a law for that, but the law is not clear. And a lot of other people, especially for the property in Zeta, most of the people been sitting over there. They don't have money, they don't have nowhere to go to them. There is no plan for vacation. If you vacating somebody out of this place, you say, I have a plan, I will give you this amount, we will give you that amount, depending on the number of years you stay here. I'm not sure. However, according to the owner, Eric Nabe, who bought this property, he said that he has had meetings. He talked to them. He have even promised several persons that they will be compensated. He's not buying it from there, he bought it already, but they will be compensated because of the number of years they stay on the property. Some people took it seriously, others still didn't do anything about moving. It happened to the 72nd buyer. They asked them to move. They've been up and down with the issue of moving. They've been up and down, up and down. Some people took it seriously. Some people didn't pay any attention because they think that it is government, and when the time reaches, government has to consider them because they are human and they have their right as citizens. They need to live and be comfortable. And once that government should sit down and let it go. The same thing happened to the youth of property some years back. People advocated, they said all lot of things about that place. People had mansions over there. They were demolished. What more about you just renting a place? People have said that even if you go there tonight, you'll see people standing around there. Some of them claim they have nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. If you are in Liberia, we need to start getting the fact and start realizing the fact that that's not everything government is responsible for. It is true that government is supposed to take care of its citizens. But at this point, Liberians should start realizing the fact that you can use government only because you want to get accomplish. The people are coming lane. That yeah, I will sit down. That may just talking that thing. He will not pray the place down on us. We plenty here. When he can, we resist him. There was a huge riot the other day. People shooting tear gas. It was not Monday. Police had to carry tear gas there because they were stoning. The whole place was also down around Satan area. It is time for us to sit back as Liberians and start learning some basic laws. Common things that we've been facing is too much. It's just too much to face all of those things as a citizen. But you have to start understanding for a certain point that life can always be in your favor. It's not always about you. What about the other person? What about Namwe who already paid for that place? Why if he wants to do business there? Why if he has been patient and he has ran out of patience completely? What about the AFL? They are growing in numbers by the day. They are recruiting and they need comfortable place for their soldiers. They want their soldiers to be comfortable. They want a special place, for soldiers to stay. What about their own feelings? It's hard. It's very hard to move, but you got to. And this guy said he had said a lot of things to them. He had promised them. He had talked to lawmakers. He had been back and forth concerning his property. He has been up and down asking them, having meetings, and still people will come and say he didn't have meeting with us. It's not a good thing for people to be removed from a place to stay all their life in such a manner. But if justice calls for the person who has been behind you, who has been having patience with you, who has been giving you eviction notice, and you people been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you can forget, something has to be done. Liberians, we have reached a stage now where we should be all the honest thing. This country is for us, and only us can do the right thing. Only us can do the right thing. Not everything will lay on the shoulder of the government. Not everything you will lay on the arm of government. If you have reasons for redress, you go to the law and ask. You've been asking for time. You are sleeping overnight and somebody come to demolish your place. It's wrong. It's really wrong. So before you know that, since you know that is coming gradually, and they've been talking, you people have been talking about it, we expect you to have a plan B. Everything should have a plan B. It's very a sad thing for any country or for any people to go through that. We who used to be up to the program, we know where it took us to see the demolition going on the camp at a certain point in time. And that was not even our country. We still felt bad. Even the government of Ghana, who did in the eviction of Liberians, they were still, some of them were still feeling bad. They were still feeling bad, but they thought it was the right thing to do. And when it comes to government, you can fight. Because when you think that it's the right thing to do, they call you for a meeting, they call you for a dialogue. The best thing is not to be stubborn. If you are stubborn on your own. You on your own. You will be on your own. We got to start putting our heads together and stop putting people against our government or start putting ourselves to the wall like government doesn't like us. Eric Name's place is private. It's private. I'm not sure whether he really wanted people to leave that place the way they left. That is why he had dialogue. According to him, the story is here. He had dialogue. He met with lawmakers. They've been talking. He been asking questions. He been calling people to order until it got to this point that he can no longer hold it. And we Liberians are bad happy with that. When we sit down somewhere to leave for that place, it can be easy. Even if it's squatting. Liberians got bad habit. Their parent will die there, parent will die there, grandparent, great grandparent, even the children will start claiming it. Even the children will start claiming it. So many people have lost properties like that before. If we don't start to do the right thing the right way, it will tomorrow it will continue to haunt us. It will continue to humble us in our system. We'll continue to call on the international community for help. We'll continue to call on ECOWAS for help. We'll continue to call on government treating us well. Government policies us. Government did this, but government everywhere has eminent domain. They have the power. So if they want to negotiate with you, do not say no. It will be best if you go for dialogue. Dialogue is very important in such a case. If our sister probably had gone for dialogue, I would love to have her next week. I will try my best to have her on the show. Let her explain some of the things. Let her explain whether she has been going for dialogue with the soldiers or she just been narrating her story on Facebook for Facebook sympathy. Facebook sympathy will not help. If you have any issue, the best place to say it is better. Go for dialogue. Do not allow politicians to come to you and start telling you what to do and what to not do. Because they're not going to, they're not happy. Some of these things, there should be no political motivation. There should be no politics attached. If you got issue with the government or you got issue with an individual who has his own place and wants you out, leave politics out of it. Don't let any politician fool you and say, oh, that those people don't mind in a politics they play. Or you don't go. If you don't go, the government will not speak. When they speak, they will be like you. 2029 coming. Hey, don't be homeless because somebody wants you to be and use you for political gain or their political points. Nobody should score political goal on you and make you homeless for no reason. It happened just on Saturday. It is sad for the people of Satan. We continue to stand by them as they look around for a place to stay because not all relatives are willing to host their own family. So we continue to stand by you all as you go through these difficult days. If any place where you even left that place, you are a saint. You didn't even have some anywhere to get one room for you and your children. People who play political game with you, some of them will just give you change and they will not come back to help. The place is gone. If you have an issue as a citizen, we are all one, we are all Liberians. This is our home. We have nowhere else to go and stay. You have an issue to be discussed, and you can meet up with the person you have it with, and you can meet up with the law, go to the law. If you want to call on humanitarian to help people to help, you do it sooner so that you can be on the safe side. It doesn't look good for children to even be around and be breaking places down on them, their parents. It is not fun at all. We all feel your pain, but let's remember to use the rule of law. If someone has a private property, it is theirs. When they come to you with their deed, their documents, and you go going through the case, pay attention. If you say, when the man can, that man can, when the man can, we'll do this. When the woman can, we will do that one. You play stubborn. People who tell you to play stubborn are the people who relaxing in their comfort. You are the one going through what you are going through. On here tonight, we just want you to know that you are loved by the people who are around you, those of us who watch what happened. We feel your pain at the same time we call on you to be calm. Be calm, be gentle, and see what is going to happen. No one can be used it for political game or political point. People will be coming up and down and say, hey, are the other men good? Are the other men good? Even if that other man were in the legislature, I'm not sure you're going to help you. But because if things are in the opposite right now or in the opposition, he thinks are the government wrong. Uh, we are still, in fact, if it calls for government to or people, the people of Liberia, to say we need to see our best, we can push our lawmakers. That one of the things that we need to do instead of playing political game, push our lawmakers that to the extent where they will send a bill in the house that will guarantee certain amount of money be given to a person who stays in a place for more than 10 to 20 years and when it comes to demolition. So that when the people coming to say that we remove them from here, they can have a plan. Especially when they're passing through the court can give them a plan what to give people, especially their family here. Some people over there were living in one room with 7 children, 5 children, with wife and husband. So definitely you deserve payment for these kind of things. So that some of the things we need to start pushing our lawmakers to the wall. Let them start thinking about it. Start pushing the law in that people who stay somewhere, even though you've been sitting there illegally, like for the barren situation, the lady we're talking about, she been sitting over there and has put in a lot of money, according to her 500,000, $500,000 US. That's what her property worth. But sadly, the property isn't yours. It's for the military, and the military needs the property. What kind of payment plan the military has to give or to compensate a lady like that? What do they have to compensate her? She's sitting there right now. She has refused to move. They have barricaded the place, but she's there. What are the plans? What do we think? So those are things we need to start pushing our lawmaker to the wall to start pushing bills that why it is true that this is illegal, is that think about it, consider the citizen worth, the number of time they stay, the kind of money they invest into places like that. Yeah. She thinks that even the people with family who gave her the place, their D is older than the military D. How she knows that? The family not even fighting, she's the one fighting because she's the one who has invested. She's the one crying. And you will see people coming on our comment, but you know that comment play. You know that military base. Some people don't even know it. Some people with the fan space for business, they can't even want to know how they get in that place. They don't care about the things Liberians don't care about. Liberians don't care about that. They don't care how you get that place. They just go and take it. There were others there who also were squatting doing business. And were taking the place from people who lived there and were claiming that they are the owner until the military stepped in. So we know what she's going through. That's a lot of money, 500,000. Who would have lost a place like that? Who would want to lose a place like that? I saw on the news their lawmaker is trying her best. This lawmaker is trying her best to talk with the speaker to have a rethink, so a reconsideration, and all of those things. But it's a caution, it's a lesson learned. She's a businesswoman. She has invested a whole lot and is at a point or at a verge of going away from her. And all she's doing now is crying on us, on the government, on the international community. And those things are things that people don't just come into help easily. Why we encourage her tonight to go to the law or go back to the Ministry of National Defense and talk to the people there. Talk to the people who she's supposed to talk to. Talk to the rightful person. You're doing business. That whole time, according to the military, they have been having series of meetings with leaders of the town. Probably she doesn't even know the leaders. She cares about business. And if you see the property she invested a lot in it, even me, man, even you, man, no one wants to lose the kind of property that they have invested so much in like that. Even us, nobody wants to just lose it like that. It's a lot, and she's very draining. But what can we do? Encourage her. Encourage her. Get for in her compound. Go to your law makeup office. She's a lady like you. Go to her office. Priscilla will leave that office, talk to you, probably show you the way to go. Go to the speaker. Those are people you're supposed to be crying on now. Don't stress yourself for international community. Too many things happening around the world that the international community has to address. Too many things. Go to your lawmaker. Go to her office. Talk to her. Cry on her. Probably she can take you to the speaker. She can take you to the most important senator. Just start from there and maybe make an appeal to the government through the military. All that people you call it or ECOWAS Macau, the other people Macau, there is no help by that means. The best you can do is to go meet your lawmaker, web your case, yes, put all the documents before her, and she will know what's going on. Do not
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love
So we definitely are
Central
running
TV is here. We here to
and
inform,
moment.
listening.
So we are technically running into some technical difficulty. So I hope you are following the show live. We are bringing you premier information about what's happening around Liberia and in Liberia. So we hope that our host gets back online to Inside Liberia. So we're just having a conversation about the situation that happened in Liberia. So you can place your call momentarily. We will be taking your calls. And yeah, so just hang on. Just hang on. We'll be on a musical break and we definitely going to get back. But while we're waiting for for the co-host to come back, just a quick information that next week we are going to be having the Superintendent of Nimba County, Superintendent Mapwe Gondo. She will be our guest on Inside Liberia next Wednesday. So look forward to that. And we are having the president of the Liberian Association in the United States, in Dr. Vlewood. He will be here on our seasonal episode on Sunday with Ms. Veronica Grams. So there she is. She's back. And then I will return her show over back to her. Can you hear me? It's sure it's not. It's back. It's back to you. It's back to you.
yeah, thank you, Derek. So we will take some views, we'll take some comments right there from our producer in studio. Let's hear some comments. Let's see if you want to make a call. You can call us via our number. It's the money stream. You can make a call from right on using that number through WhatsApp, and you can take part in our discussion tonight. And so we will read our our producer in studio will read some of the comments, and we will be right here to continue the discussion. It's a sad thing for anybody to invest that kind of money. So our producer in the studio will read some of our comments and we'll be right back to take you to the end.
Absolutely.
Are
So
you
we
there,
do.
producer?
Yes, I'm right here. So we do have some
Leon?
comments. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right. So we do have some comments coming in. So we do have the first comment from Reverend Jeremiah Young Kanye. He said he's monitoring from his end. And then we have Mrs. Veronica Graham say they put everything on the government. So I don't know. I think that everything that's happening with the situation right now is on the government. And then Lydia Graham said for sure, Mama V. I don't know the nickname, but we'll take that. And Mrs. Cynthia Duato is watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Miss Conan Wilson is watching from Atlanta, Georgia. She's watching from her beautiful place. And then we have the editor Ebenezer Toba. He said that he asked a question. I don't know if the question or a statement. He said, "Did the military tell her to move into the place?" I'm guessing that is a question. So yeah, I'm not sure, but that's all we have right now in our comment section.
Well, that the military didn't tell her to move in the place, but they met her there when they came to reclaim their land. They met her there already doing her business, a very lucrative business that she has invested a lot of money in. And that's one of the reasons why she has refused to move out, thinking that probably if she moves out, they will want to demolish her place or something. So she's there and she's making appeal via Facebook and just calling on people, calling on international community. And I think she should be really focused on asking her lawmakers for help, or representative, senators. She could even ask them to take her to the speaker because that's a lot of investment. I will try my best to get her on, and next week probably she can take 20 minutes to explain details about her business and why she has decided not to leave the compound, even though she's there. But like they started their work by putting wire fence around the compound. They are still doing that, and they are there trying to protect their property. So she's just broken. She just
Mhm.
broken down, and that's what is happening
So
to her
yeah, so let
currently.
me
That's the
let me
current
let
state
me
of mind.
let me ask a quick question, right? And I think this has been an issue of discussion over the past week from Liberia. And we as Liberians, we claim to want development, we claim to want expansion of roles, but then when the government takes action, now the government becomes the victim. Or everybody becomes the victim. Is that how it is in Liberia now, wherein you want development, you ask for it, and then the government is about to do a development, but then yet and still because your house is on the property and the government wants to clear it apart, now it becomes a problem. How is that working now in Liberia?
This is so hard, and that's why some people like that. People always say Liberia needs a leader who will just put their foot down and do the right thing. That's the only way. Whether people like it or not, after some complaints or some time pass, they will get adjusted to new things. People will be living here by the rule. Public
Mhm.
work will mark the place. They will see X on it, then they will see the public work sign. They will even put a symbol there that people will still put boot there to sell. They
So
will still
so
put it, they will say, government is not ready for the place. That government is
so
not ready for the place. Put all those structures over there to serve in the second buyer. Government not
so
coming by here.
got it. In the issue of transparency, right? I know those days the government used to mark the buildings with MPW, as in the Ministry of Public Works.
Mhm.
Is that still happening now? So the government
Still
still mark
happening.
it?
They are still marking. They are even doing it to communities now because in the future trying to make roads into the community so it can be hard, even going as far as communities to do that. So if you bought a land and you know you're supposed to give out, few feet out for road purpose, for alley, you don't do it, you're affecting yourself because at the end of the day, in the future, it will come back to you. It will come back to you. So this is where all these things come from. A lady will put all of the money in her land, and then the family is sitting at the back and she's crying. They're doing nothing. They are proving nothing to the government. She's the only one talking. None of them have come out to say we are the family people who gave her the land, and we are the ones who have our D. Our D is this, and her D, and the AFL D is so and so. None of them. Every
But
time you see she alone,
what can be the solution for situation like that? Because for her complaining and her crying, it's not a solution. What is the right channel to take in solving that problem?
the best thing for her to do now is to go, like I said, meet her lawmaker representative Priscilla personally, talk to her, probably ask her to see her two senators from Monserrato, and most importantly, ask her to take her to the speaker. Those are people who she can go to, they can listen to her, probably they can talk to the Ministry of Defense, they can talk to the AFL, and you know, talk to the women group, talk to the women of Liberia. And the national community will come here to fight for peace of land with all the war around the country, floods, taking over people's countries, things happening around the world. They will come fight for peace of land for you. No, go to your lawmaker back, the party back, go to the ministry. They can help you talk to the people, even if they can just make your place exempted from the rest of the land. Talk to, they can find way. Talk to women group, female lawyers. Let them beg on your behalf because the people are clear with it. That place belongs to them. The
Yeah,
people
I think
got
that
things to
one
do. You
one
can stress
comment
the international community.
there's
Everyone's
a
will all the wars in West Africa and go and come fight for land. No.
So I think Mrs. Duato is agreeing with you because she's saying exactly. She said that the international community has nothing to do with the issue. So calling the international community is not going to solve the problem. So I think she's just agreeing with what you are saying in the comment section. All right, guys. Again, we are running into some technical difficulty in Liberia. You already know what's be happening in Liberia, but yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. The situation with the land cases has nothing to do with the international community. So the government is just trying to play their part in making sure Liberia is developed. So there she is. So she's back online. I'll turn it over to her. I was just trying to just come online.
Yeah, you can be begging such a favor from international community when you can just do it right there. That's why I will advise our sister, our Liberian sister to do. I will advise our Liberian sister to stay calm, go to her lawmaker, ask her to see the rest of their lawmakers, the senators, ask her to help her through to talk to the speaker because her money was invested into that place. It's a lot of money. That's not something that you want to just throw out. That's not something that you just want to leave. People, not everybody's strong mentally. Now, not everybody have that grace to that kind of investment. With that kind of investment, she could even go into trauma. She could even go into depression. You don't know what will happen to her. Those of you who making comments on her, cry, negative comments, don't do it. It's wrong to do it. You know, it's wrong to make negative comments about her. You can also encourage her to seek redress through the other means. Sometimes, even just explaining and showing your documentation to your lawmaker and them, they helping you to go through the process is far better than you just on a cry on Facebook cry. Sometimes you just need to do the right thing and just drop all the rest of the story behind you and let no one use you for political gain. Focus on what you can get back from the government. Ask them in what way they think they can help. 500,000 US dollars can't just lost like that. It can't just go like that. But you have to do it the right way so that people can see and know that truly you deserve this help. You deserve it. Trust me. You deserve it. If you are watching, if you are listening and people are watching who know you, they will talk to you and you can do your redress through a means that people will understand you more. That cry, you crying so on Facebook, people will be on you, sending negative comment to you, it's not going to help you. You ready to serve something back from your money. Even if the government or the AFL truly will not give you the place back, you still deserve something. You deserve something. And that is what you need to start working towards to push right now. You need to start working towards it. Sit down over there, you cry. International community not coming here for that. No. Do it and do it the right way so that people can see it and be able to help you. I'm very, very sure that people are willing to help you right now. But let's try that means and see. Let's start by going to your lawmakers and showing them some of the documents you have, the amount of money you spend. Do something, talk to them. If they can raise, beg the AFL, beg the government to compensate you something good from your money, fine. If they can ask the AFL to just do a small demarcation and give you the place, you are a citizen now. Nothing is impossible. All you need to do is to just follow the right path. Seriously, we pity you and we look forward to hearing from you or to bringing you on the show and on next week so that you can be able to talk more and make an appeal to government, and let's leave the ECOWAS and international community out. Let's do it here in our own Liberian way. And I know no one can put that kind of money down easily and just let it go. So I know you don't want it to go, but we can do it. We can find a way. We can find a way. Since you don't want it to go, we can find a way. That's most important. So this is Samtra TV. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook. And every Wednesday from 9 to 10 is the program Inside Liberia. And I'm here, Vivian Cooke, it's my name. And I am the presenter. I'm the host of Inside Liberia. And I'm the co-host of Samtra TV. We are big because we are in the US and other parts of the world. But here in Liberia, we are in charge. So keep watching us, keep following us, share our videos, share our news, our views, comments, our analysis. We are here big and we're going to remain big. If you want to participate or you want to call in on our program, we have our WhatsApp number on the screen showing you can make use of that number and have your say. And what do you think our sister should do as we are going as she's going through this time of, I don't want to call it frustration, but she's going through a lot. Her mental health is very important also. So let's take into consideration that when we are making our points. But our number is on the screen. If you want to make a point, if you want, you can make a comment on our post. Your comment will also be taken into consideration. It will be read, and you can make a call also using our WhatsApp number to participate on the program inside Liberia. So that's it. We're talking about the recent demolition in a Satan community and how people are handling the whole issue about the demolition and how people are also seeing the AFL reclaiming of their property in the 72nd area. So if you are watching for anywhere, join us and let's hear from you. What you say? Let's encourage our sister who's crying on Facebook, do not mock her, because sometimes people don't know and they want to invest their money, they want to take it from cash to property value, and they go for these kind of arrangements. They list places that they know not much about, and these things happen. So when you come here, please come straight to talk to her or say something about our show or make a comment, and let's see if we can share your comments. And to do Vivian Cook is my name. We take a very short musical break, and we will be right back. Let's hear our theme song,
Be
Sandra TV.
inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best. Come and listen, everybody, to Central TV. We here to give you the best. Oh, come and listen, enjoy the show. Come and listen to Central TV. We the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you there to our studio. Our studio is in the US, and our producer there in studio is Leon Twazama, and he's on the weekend program Friday on the Primetime Youth Show. Every Friday, it would be good that you also join him in our Sunday program that comes up. But tomorrow, Thursday, is our ladies program, and that is hosted by Arizona Grams. So that's it. You're here watching us, and we're talking about how we feel as people when your place is demolished. There is whole lot to lose, especially early morning demolition. There is whole lot to lose. Some people are not prepared for it. Some people they don't even get prepared for it, even when they hear about it. Even if they know that it's coming, even if they know that something like this will happen, they are not just prepared for it. Some people, it's not easy to just give up anything that you own or that you think you own for so many years. It's not easy to give it up. So most of the time, people tend to overlook the decisions of other people until they see it, until they can see it right in front of them. Then they start calling on the government. By the time you start calling the government, it's already too late for you. And this is a constant habit from our own citizens in Liberia. Like I said earlier, this is the only country we have. There is no Liberia any other place. They got Liberia Street, they got Liberia Road in Ghana. It's not a country. Even the place how they name Liberia Road doesn't belong to you. What belongs to us is this country. And if we don't start paying attention and abiding by laws and orders, we will not be able to survive. Only in the name of government will face that thing, we will start losing everything.
Again, we apologize for the technical difficulty that we are facing. We all know the connection in Liberia is somehow. and then I'm here to take over until she comes back. But yeah, most definitely I in line of the happening in Liberia. We are aware of the surrounding, what is happening, and what needs to be done. So we just encourage all of you now, if you are watching us, to make a comment, to call on the show, and let us know what's happening in Liberia right now. So we are looking at the issue of the houses that has been demolished by the Ministry of Public Wealth. We are looking at the things that are happening, and what are some things that in Liberia, when it comes to the houses being demolished, with the barracks and everything that's happening in Liberia, from the military barracks going down to, just the various locations for which development needs to happen, and these things cannot be done until the government put foot down. So there she is. She's back, and I will be right back in the corner, and then once I'll be back when she's ready for me. All right, over to you.
Sad to tell you that. I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight, but it's not going to always be this way. But for us to close on this program tonight, let us remember that Liberia is bigger than all of us, and that's the only place we have. We also want to say that we pity the people who lost their homes. In I call it their homes because that's where they used to live in Satan. And our sister who needs help, let us try to come to her aid by helping her to give her advice that will be
Again, we apologize for the technical difficulty that we are facing. That is one of Liberia's weakness right now, is the internet connectivity that is going on in Liberia. So we are approaching from our angle to get her back on. But if you are following, this is Samdrak TV Inside Liberia. This is our Wednesday episode of Samdrak TV, where we bring to you live happening in Liberia surrounding the political world, the political landscape in Liberia, ranging from the House to the Senate, to United Party, to CDC, to ALP, to to Liberty Party. We're just here to bring you premier conversations and having a heart to heart conversations of things that are happening, unbiased opinions that are coming your way. So we are currently looking at the demoralization of properties and houses in Liberia. What are some things that are causing them, and how we can find a proper solution for it. So we encourage all of you, our participants who have been leaving comments and emails, things surrounding this situation, and giving us your honest opinion. So the phone line is on the screen. If you want to make a call to the show, you can definitely call on that line. So there she is. She's back, and then I will turn it over to her. Back to you.
okay. Thank you, folks, for your patience, and thank you all for watching on Facebook and on YouTube. We are right there. You can find us and just like and share Samtra TV. That's how we want to come to the end of today's edition of our program, inside Liberia, where we're discussing the recent demolition and how it hurts people who live in their homes, places that they've been all their lives. However, we'll call one more because maybe we need to start to put it behind them, or in the next few years, we'll be going back to elections so that there can be a plan. They can take into consideration a plan for these kind of things. Even though people occupy these places illegally, but after so many years of stay and they think that's the right thing they are doing, and you want it out, what kind of compensation can our lawmakers put into place to give them so that they can just leave people places peacefully, so that they won't have to be calling on international community. They won't have to be doing protests and causing chaos when they are told to leave a certain area. We want to end right here tonight and say goodbye to you. Have a wonderful Wednesday evening from where you are, and for us in Liberia, have a wonderful night. God bless you. Samtra TV, we are here to stay. Vivian Cooke is my name. Thank you.